What?
Alright,
Where?
so we know 14 wasn't good enough.
Oh, he just didn't
Um,
listen to the halfling.
You do listen to Halfling, but even he seems a little bit lost at this point.
I pull chalk out of my bag and I start marking the ways we've been going so that we don't backtrack too often.
Oh, sure, now you have chalk.
Okay, you can go ahead and take advantage on that.
I think, I don't know if this works. Let me
Did
just
you
read
just
this.
re-roll my...
I didn't press any button.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
Yeah, I guess
You
I
wanna
can't
count the
call on
16
any
or-
contacts here.
This is true. There aren't very many people to talk to here.
Yeah,
They're all a bit dead.
I just wanted to tap it to see if I could use it. Apparently not.
So that would either count as a 16 or a 19, whatever you want to call it.
I mean, you do remember maybe there might have been a smuggler out in this region once, but yeah, he can't help you. Quote, with the reroll with advantage, using chalk, you realize that you've been kind of going in circles for a few minutes, and so you deviate from the path and manage to find a way forward.
We saw the same Arby's at least 3 times now.
Listen, they all look the same.
Look,
It's
it's the
true.
same elephant with the same cheese with the same spikes on it, okay?
Was this place collapsing?
You find your way into an increasingly narrow passage with a very intimidating door at the other side. To the left, you can see part of the wall has crumbled away, perhaps broken down by something. Go ahead and do as you wish.
I was ready to say go ahead and roll initiative.
The hallway's a mimic.
Well, Alexander, as you're the first one to step first up, you're the first one to get to make a dexterity save.
I am going to take all the damage.
Let me find out where I actually put the damage on this. Ah, here we go.
200 d10s.
As you walk forward, almost on a delayed reaction trigger, the floor opens up with 2 panels sliding away, falling down, revealing a pit with spikes at the bottom of it. You just narrowly managed to avoid it entirely.
Luckiest man alive. Oh, is that wall collapsed?
Yes. Everyone else, you now have a 10-foot pit to kind of figure out how to cross.
That's a bit of a problem.
Now that I know it's there, can I just easily jump that?
You absolutely can.
Can I use acrobatics? Or do I just...
Indeed. Do you know the jumping distances offhand? A 21 will definitely make it.
Well, I think it's you can jump your strength score. I think that's the general rule.
I'm probably
So,
just
if you had
bouncing
a
off the wall
strength
now.
over 10, you should be able to jump across this.
Easy enough.
Oh, then yeah.
I already
Yeah,
have
so
it strength.
I can't remember if that's standing jump or running jump, but I mean,
Running jump might double it. There is space enough to back off the map and then run if you wish. So anyone should be able to make the roll.
well, I think a running jump is just the amount of space you're trying to. I think you like need 10 feet to jump 10 feet, that sort of thing, with a maximum of your score. I don't have the book open though, so this might all just be bullshit.
It might be.
So I'm just saying the amount of space on the map should be enough to get a running jump to whatever. I'll move up here so
Indeed.
somebody can get over here.
So Rugrum and Heskin, you gonna jump it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So wait,
Was
are we
it
going with the
acrobatics or athletics?
yeah?
Either that you wish, actually.
Just barely.
Grim makes it. So does Heskin. One is now cozily on the other side, next to an intimidating iron door and a collapsed wall.
Is that a keg?
The narrow passage that you're in, Alexander, looks like a murder hole. It wasn't really obvious from the other side, but there are plenty of arrow slits on this side,
Ah,
allowing you to fire in and attack anyone trying to assault this area.
is that a keg?
Wouldn't you know it? It's multiple kegs. Dwarves do not fail to disappoint.
I'll
Where's
investigate.
the reverse of that? It looks like a very small barracks. A couple of beds, dresser, armory, and of course, plenty of kegs.
Nothing in the drawers, under the beds.
Go ahead and roll a d6. You find about 1 gold worth of useful materials between knives, tools, silverware, clothing, and even the kegs themselves. They seem to have rotted, and so has everything else inside it.
I'll flick it over to Heskin.
I take it.
Go ahead and roll a search check.
Investigation?
Yes. As you did spend some time looking around. 20. What was the DC? Oh, right. Alright. You, while searching, you press your hand up against one of the walls, that has nothing up against it, and find that it swings open, leading to a small passage with another door at the end of it.
I'll investigate this door.
Alright. This door appears to be unlocked.
I'll push on this door. Oh, I found all the Minecraft control blocks.
Inside, you find what appears to be a perhaps small control room with a number of levers inside.
Are the levers numbered?
Yes they are. However, I only labeled them on my side. Maybe I'll change that real quick.
Well, that's fine. I mean, you could just tell us.
Okay. At the bottom, it's 1, 2, and 3. At the top, it's 4, 5, and 6.
What about
And
the
then,
middle?
of course, there's a center one at the middle, which I have labeled as something else.
Oh, so I mean, is it labeled?
Just say 7.
Is it written on? You know, hold on a second. I need to get my proficiency thing out. So, because I.
This is a good point. Do you actually know any Dwarven?
That's what I was saying. I need to get my proficiency thing up so I can. Oh, apparently I must not have written anything there. Because I can't.
Oops.
Well, no, I can't change it, so it must have always been empty.
Unfortunate.
I would have had. Shit, I'd have to look it up later. We'll just say no for now. I'll just
Okay.
write off Dwarven as never had it.
Fair enough. What do
Which
you wish to do then?
I guess would mean I wasn't able to read their history off the wall.
I also speak and read Dwarven.
Oh, you do?
I think I have extra languages I've never attuned to anything.
Would there be any overlay between this switch pattern thing and the children's toy that I solved?
Unfortunately not. These are very simple levers. It is on or it is off.
I'll pull lever number 1. See if anything happens.
I'll stand right outside the doorway.
Lever number 1 is...
Oh, wait, don't, not that one. Not that one. Sorry, I meant number 3. I thought it was going in clock order. That one, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. You flip lever number 3, and let's see. Did I mislabel that? No, I didn't. You hear the creaking of machinery. In fact, Rotram and Quincy can hear it the strongest, and you can see the demolished iron door next to you wiggle a bit.
Oh, it opens doors.
Cool. Rotram is curious and just walks on through.
Actually, can I? How would I search through this pile of demolished door? Would that be perception or investigation?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the number 3 on any of these pieces.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh, I either completely
Oh.
failed that or did so well that I destroyed it.
Unfortunately, you're actually not even sure what the door's number 3 looks like. But you do find a thing that looks like the common character for number 3.
All right, well, that's fucked up. Does anybody know Dwarvish? What about you? Standing next to me.
No, hello.
I do.
Heskin, can you come over here and help me a minute?
I would say no, but that wouldn't progress anything, so okay.
Yeah. You want to help me look for the dwarven number 3?
Do I see the dwarven number 3?
You point to it right on the center of the door.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Good job. Yeah,
Yeah.
so what numbers are these doors attached to? These two over here.
The one going south would appear to be the number 2, and the one going east appears to be the number 4.
Quick question. Would you allow me a retcon of sorts?
Go right ahead.
I have the spell Find Familiar. Would I have been able to have had a familiar out this whole time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I can cast that as a ritual, and it takes an hour, and there's no real reason why I wouldn't have had one out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, but
'Cause
what
what-
do you mean?
I think
We
it just
saw
has
him
a
the whole
cost, so
time.
just pay ahead the cost, and yeah, you know, you've had it, it's been in your pocket.
Well, what I would like to do is I would like to send my familiar with them, so my familiar can read the numbers on the doors and everything, and I can look through my familiar's eyes, and then I can be in here pulling the levers for them so they can progress
Okay.
without having to keep running back and forth here. Does that work for you guys?
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be
absolutely.
Smart.
So yeah, one of you guys just has like an owl sitting on your shoulder.
You know the owl that's been there the whole time, like I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The owl phases into reality. It bothers no one.
Ober comes back.
Let's open the southern door. What was that, 2?
Oh, this one is
Yep.
actually flipped this way right now. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's fine. So I'll pull number 2, I guess. Because I can hear through the owl too, so you guys can just like tell me, oh, pull number 2. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm like, okay to myself. You guys can't hear me.
Rule number 2.
We hear
and
the
of
whole
course-
conversation. Leave the mic on.
And of course, it opens up this door, leading back to the original hallway.
Okay, let's open up
On
the door then.
You do notice something, though. On the other side of this door, of number 1, you see a curious-looking handle.
Written on the handles is danger. Do not open ever.
Yeah.
Wait, which door?
Door number 1. On this side of the door, it actually has a handle.
But nothing else but that. There's no like writing or anything.
Aside from the number 1.
Should we try and pull it?
Absolutely not. I just say go for number 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, number 4.
Actually- Let's see. Actually, yeah, we're good. This actually brings up a point. Maybe we should be prepared for something. These could be seals off to a prison or like kind of like airlocks maybe, trying to keep something out or in.
You can make an intelligence check if you want. Or
that just-
history, actually.
History. Well, okay, that's a 17.
All
Seems to be
right.
a lot of
These
crits.
are, in fact, as you suspected, airlocks in a way, meant to control traffic. This is a dwarvish fortified intersection. It is
Huh.
meant to control a crossroads.
Don't know the Dwarvish number 3, but I know their security systems.
Oh no, you didn't know where
I am
to
a
find a Dwarvish number 3.
It's like hearing about roundabouts. You don't have one in your town, but you know they exist elsewhere.
I have 2 in my town.
I have a bunch in mine.
God, I hate roundabouts. They're so fucking annoying.
What? They're cool.
So which one's this?
That one is, of course, number 5.
5, you said it was 4.
No,
The one you just
fourth-
opened was 4.
This room is labeled room 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep them labeled for my own benefit.
It's funny seeing your labels just almost directly on top of mine.
Okay. Let's keep moving until the undead army starts showing up in the next room.
But I presume you want to open this one up. It,
Oh, yeah.
of course, leads to an even longer hallway.
Hold on.
Alright.
Before you step in, I'm going to see if anything looks suspicious from the doorway.
You kind of glance up and down the hallway, suspecting maybe another pit trap, or arrows, or dwarven stone golem sentries to pop out of the walls, but there doesn't appear to be anything like that here.
All right. Well, let's just keep moving then.
Well, we
that
know
you
that's
know
got to be one of
of.
the last door because there's only.
Oh yeah, of course, there's only one left.
I guess one other thing I wanted to check is this door much more reinforced than the other doors?
All of them are made of iron and implanted between very strong, thick stone. It
Is
is
there
not
any-
necessarily more fortified than others.
Oh,
Inside, you see a set of staircases alternating in direction to improve traffic flow, but both are flooded full of water.
I'll throw that middle switch.
You throw the middle switch and you hear a noise.
Well, I guess for the one idea I thought that it might just reset all the doors.
oh, it's good. You reset all the doors, and then all the mechanisms of magic.
Well,
break.
I either thought either it was going to reset all the doors or maybe it would unflood the stairwell or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, no. Is there any clear sign from where we're standing where we can see the floodings come from?
No. If anything, it probably does not originate at the staircase.
It's probably further in then.
Turns out it was a sealed-in water elemental.
Possibly. I don't know what this
Oh,
base
interesting
is
enough,
originally-
the door leading east is of course demolished. There is not even a sign of iron left.
What other signs on the
Whoa.
other two doors?
Yes, of course.
If we had a ranger, we'd be tracking whatever's destroying these doors. If they had left anything. If it was recent.
Haskin, make a perception check.
Do. Can't see.
Oops.
Oops.
Alright.
Which one of you is my bird sitting on?
Me.
Okay, I thought it was Wilgrim. I couldn't tell. Wait for that
Here we go.
initiative window to pop up.
This is versus Haskin. 22 probably hits, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no.
Then you have that fancy cloak thing.
Oh, that's true. If it's an attack roll, I do have the Cloak of Displacement, so attacks on me are with a disadvantage.
Oh, all right. Let's see if we can get it to roll worse here. 17.
It still hits me.
Wait. Technically, I can see everything that's happening through my bird.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use my final portent to make that a 2.
All right, a 9 will definitely miss.
Actually, I'll make it a 10, but yeah.
My non-intelligence, I just thank the owl.
From out of the staircase, waiting in ambush, a massive pale crocodile comes screaming out, maw open, ready to attach to Heskin and drag him in. Initiative
boy.
time.
What is
Oh,
this?
we're
Resident
like
Evil 2?
kin. I feel betrayed.
Smite Lee, is there any local water sources in the area?
Well, you do see the staircase full of water.
No, I meant
And
like
you are probably underground. You may have gone downwards. None of you are dwarves, so you don't really detect changes in incline.
of course. But I meant is there any like lakes or swamps nearby?
In this region, it's mostly mountainous.
Not that you're used to.
Huh. I always roll shitty on initiative anyway. Oh, did that wrong.
Program, Alexander, Heskin, and Quincy.
I rolled a 9. Forgot to hit the token. It's been so
I'll
long.
just add a turn.
Thanks.
Easy. Sorted by descending. Alexander, you are the first one to react to the crocodile and the one furthest from it. Good on you.
Well, actually, I've just used my my bird as the same action. Sorry, I just need to. I'm looking up the help action real quick. When you take the help action, the creature you gains advantage on the next ability check it makes. One task, alternating you can aid a friendly creature and attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. Now let's attack. Yeah, I guess I will perform the help action to give the next person to attack this crocodile advantage.
Ooh, nice. Alright, that's your action. Are you going to move around at all?
No.
Alright, fair enough. It's the crocodile's turn. Boy, does it still want that other scaly thing in front of it.
No way,
I
man.
can
It
be
totally,
the only
it
one.
totally wants the orc.
So I'm having trouble checking which is adjacent squares.
What do you mean?
What are the adjacent squares? Is it
Anything around you. All 9.
Yeah, I think, but around the crocodile takes up 3 by 3.
Yep, the crocodile takes up a 3 by 3.
I'd still
You
have
would
to make
have
a
to be like here to be adjacent to it.
right.
Alright. Regardless, anyway, it's gonna try to attack Heskin again, and of course he has that Cloak of Displacement. And 11 misses, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Alright. Well, it tries its best to bite down on you, and, well, it just doesn't work. In response, of course, though, it decides it tries to whap you with its tail as well, just lurching out of the water and spraying the entire room with water.
Yeah.
14.
That just hits.
Ooh, okay. Well, you're about to be hit by 200 pounds of tail.
That's gotta hurt.
And it comes swinging in for 12 bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and make a DC 16 saving throw or be knocked prone.
What kind of saving throw?
Strength.
Oof.
Nice. He managed to stay standing despite being walloped by a linebacker-sized tail. And of course, it's your turn to react to that.
Absolutely. I want that tail for my prize, so I'm gonna create my cool packed trademarked great axe in my hands, and then I'm just gonna swing twice at this thing.
Cool.
So first
You can
attack.
do it. I believe in you.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I get advantage, right? Because I'm the first guy attacking.
Yep. Assistance is happening, so you got advantage.
There we go.
Hey, started off with a critical hit. Alright, 14 damage.
And that's only on one attack, right? So my second attack is just normal then.
One second, I'm trying to get this to calculate right. Yes, I believe the second one would not have the advantage.
Alright, cool.
A 13 is unfortunately a miss. Your second swing at its scales just bounces off its exterior. Each of them seems almost as hard as stone.
Now, how deep did I get with the first cut, though? Since it wasn't...
You hack almost a quarter way through that tail.
Alright,
Hands down.
I
He's
call the
targeted.
tail. The rest of you can have whatever else you want.
You're going Dark Souls on this. You're going to drop the tail and use it as a weapon.
Absolutely. New weapon. My new packed weapon, even.
Alright, and of course you're going to stay right where you are.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else done?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, Quincy.
I'm gonna step in over here. The owl's technically not in this square, correct?
He's on your
He
shoulder.
exists.
But he's not in that square because
He's on your
Pegging
shoulder, I
the
said.
crocodile in the head.
Huh?
Isn't it pegging the crocodile to give advantage?
He was flying around, but I mean, he goes back to your shoulder.
well, no. The issue here is if there's an ally within 5 feet, or within the adjacent square to me, I can't get a stealth attack damage.
Well, then don't move there. Move where the owl is.
Might I suggest maybe moving over here?
That's fine. As far as it goes, I'm going to
No
then
reason you couldn't.
go for the miss, and that should hit.
Is it adjacent to you or adjacent or any allies adjacent to the monster?
No, it is
Stealth
adjacent
attack?
to me.
Sneak attack?
Okay. So yep, this is definitely a hit.
And that has sneak attack. It's not advantage. It's only I get my sneak attack bonus.
Okay.
So 13. And then reprisal, I'm going to back off.
Alright, cool. You take a step forward towards it and shove your weapon straight through its eye, causing it to screech out in a way you wouldn't really expect a crocodile to.
That's fancy footwork, not reprisal anyway.
Wogrum.
The Rogram is just going to go for one of its legs. With his
Somebody
hammer.
rolled worse than me if possible.
Try to break
Alright,
some legs.
break it.
Fine for the first one.
That's a hit. And second one is a miss.
And that's
The
it.
first hammer blow, you come in and you kneecap it hard in its stubby little leg. Alexander.
You know what? I am going to move. I've done a little bit of math here, and I've determined that there's only 6 switches, and there's no more doors to be thrown open, so I move to this door, and I want to open it.
Okay. You see down and longer hallway.
I thought he was going to trigger another battle.
Another crocodile.
Alright, I move there. 15, 20. I move there as a double move, and my owl will do another help action.
Okay. Your owl is helping other people. The crocodile is not helping people.
It's helping itself, really.
The crocodile turns to the last source of pain it felt and lashes out. Of course, it's half blind, kneecapped, and of course, its tail is bleeding. It doesn't like any of you right now.
Understandable.
Does a 14
That's
hit
a
you,
miss.
Wogrum?
Nope.
Alright. Then how about a 17?
Nope.
After lurching in your direction and dodging its gaping wide maw, it spins around and tries to whap you with its tail, but you've seen it before and you simply step out of the way. Heskin.
Alright, I'm just gonna try and like executioner's axe this tail off, man.
Alright.
And I get another advantage, right, because of the owl. So
Correct. 17 is a hit. For 6 damage.
and then the normal attack.
Hacking away. 21. Hit.
There we go.
Hey.
That's a proper hit.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
No problem.
The tail is leading and hanging on by a thread, and you try to whap it off before he even bites the dust. But it hangs on by a thread. You're not quite strong enough to sever the last bit of sinew keeping it together.
I look slightly defeated, but not noticeable though.
Okay. Quincy.
I'm gonna pop in right here and try to finish off that tail for him.
I get super angry once I see him go for it.
Alright. Go for the attack.
2 20s.
Those are both hits.
That's 10, 11. That's 29. 29 damage.
Do
You
you deal
definitely
your,
caused quite a lot of blood to come pouring out of the crocodile, with multiple stab wounds going straight through its
Do
backside.
you do your
probably up
modifier
into its
damage
spine.
on your offhand?
Yeah, I have what's that shit called? I have both dual wielding and the fighters.
Two-weapon fighting.
Just making sure, that's all.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Go
the-
ahead and give me a strength check to see if you sever the tail immediately.
Here
swear.
comes-
Arabia.
Yes,
You definitely don't.
I have a chance.
Ogrim,
Ah.
beat him to it.
Oh, I forgot to back off.
That's fine.
Yeah, Rogram is going to try and take the heel with a mace.
Wow. All right. Like after one round, everyone just forgot my rule. Just nope. Tail's mine. But okay.
Nice crit hit.
Another.
I did 29 without critting.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Break
With-
it off.
One terrifying blow, you come swinging in on the crocodile's tail and break it off.